Good day, Mr. Jackson. First of all, thank you for your participation in this study.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
So, before we do your first injection, I just wanted to go over a couple of things with you. I'm sure you saw all of this in the opening paperwork, but you know how it is. They want me to go over it with you on the record.
Of course, yeah.
All right, well, so, first thing, this is a clinical trial for an experimental weight loss drug. You are consenting to have this drug administered to you via 3 injections over the course of a 90-day period. Each injection should have some visual benefits, and may come with side effects such as nausea, heartburn, headaches, rash, fatigue, that sort of thing.
Sure.
Great. Okay, so the company wants you to create a sort of video diary between each injection. Now, you don't have to record every day, but we would like to be able to note some progress.
Yeah, I can do that.
Fantastic. Well, I don't think there's anything left here on my end. Do you have any questions of your own?
Do you think this thing actually works? Like, am I gonna lose weight? Is it gonna change my body?
I'm certain of it.
Phew, okay. This is day 1 of my video diary of my Nuyu journey. This, script? Prompt? They gave me a guide to tell me how to make one of these. I've never actually done anything like this. It was maybe a little overconfident to tell Dr. Lawrence making it would be no problem, but anyway, it says to talk about myself. So, okay. I'm Felix Jackson. I'm 36 years old. I currently weigh about 350 pounds. I saw an ad for a new weight loss drug on TikTok, and, well, here I am, on a Nuyu journey. Dr. Lawrence says I should see results within the first couple of weeks. That's kind of exciting. I got my first injection yesterday. The spot where they stuck the needle in, though, it hurts. It's bruised pretty bad. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, pretty bad. But it'll be worth it, I'm sure. I'm experiencing no side effects yet. Except for last night, I guess? That may not have been a side effect, though, not really. I had trouble falling asleep, and then when I did, I had the most awful nightmare. It kept going no matter how many times I woke up and went back to bed. Like a movie on pause. But that's all I think. Not too shabby. Day 1, progress is good so far. It's day 7 now. Sorry I haven't updated for a few days, but I've been really sick. Vomiting and diarrhea all day long for almost a week now. That has to be a side effect, right? It's one of the ones Dr. Lawrence warned me about. The stomach cramps have been terrible the last few days, but at least I'm not getting sick anymore. I can keep water and crackers down. That's not enough, but it's something. The nightmares keep happening too. Or nightmare, I should say, since it's the same dream every night. I feel like I'm stalking someone, chasing the image of a person too far away to see down dark alleyways. An endless maze of them. I'm chasing them for a reason, but I don't know what it is yet. I'm really hungry, and I feel dehydrated no matter how much water I drink. I hope these symptoms improve soon, or I'll have to call Dr. Lawrence. It's day 18. The symptoms got worse, and I reached out to Dr. Lawrence. He didn't respond, so I went to the emergency room. You guys asked me not to do that, and I know I signed an NDA promising not to talk about the drug with anyone but Dr. Lawrence. But I was so sick, I had to go. I didn't tell them everything, at least. They kept me on an IV for a few days, and I finally managed to eat solid food other than crackers. The doctor who saw me told me that I was severely malnourished. I've lost 14 pounds since the first injection, though. I'd say that's pretty great progress, even if I had to go through some shit to get here. The nightmare continues, but I am finding it easier to fall asleep. And there's a sort of morbid curiosity about the dream, too. I need to know who I'm chasing. I'm starving. I'm going to end the video here so I can eat. My next injection is in 12 days. I'll try to do at least one more video between now and then. Today is day 24, and I feel pretty fantastic. I'm down 22 pounds already. I haven't been getting sick anymore since the hospital visit. My arm is still a little bruised from that first injection, but I'm hoping that'll clear up by my appointment with Dr. Lawrence next week, or that the injection will go somewhere else. I've got to say, I'm amazed and pleased with these results so far. I figured there'd be some side effects with a new drug, but I didn't expect it to work this well, this quickly. Maybe all the time I've spent sick helped it, though. Either way, I'm looking forward to the next injection.
Mr. Jackson, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well, Doc. Feeling great.
You're looking a little better, too. I'm happy to see it. There are, however, some important things we need to discuss.
Okay. What's up?
Well, first, let me apologize for not answering your calls the other day. I was quite busy with some other patients in the program. That said, you going to the hospital did violate the terms of your NDA, and I had to fight pretty hard to keep you involved in this trial. I need you to assure me that this is not going to happen again.
I'm sorry, Doc. It felt like an emergency, though. I thought that was covered under the...
That's the same argument I used with the board to keep you from drowning in their lawsuits. Trust me, I pulled a lot of strings for you to be here today. I promise to answer any of your calls going forward, but please, no more hospitals. Are we understood?
Of course, Dr. Lawrence.
Wonderful. All right, ready for your second injection?
It's, day 32, I think. I've been sleeping the last couple of days since the injection. Dr. Lawrence put it in my other arm since the bruise from the last one hadn't healed all the way. I feel strange. I'm starving, but all the food I normally love repulses me now. I try to eat it anyway. At least I'm not getting sick. Other than that, I suppose I'm okay. Of course, the injection is bruised again. Maybe I just have sensitive skin. I don't really know how it works. I'm tired. I think I'll take a nap. Day 40. I've lost 51 pounds. A light pink rash has started to form on parts of my skin. It almost looks like polka dots. The rash doesn't hurt or itch, so I'm hoping it'll pass in a few days. No other progress to report. Day 53. Down 69 pounds. The results speak for themselves, I guess. The rash has gotten worse. It's redder now and the skin is dry and peeling like a sunburn. And when I try to sleep, it itches. Speaking of sleep, the nightmares have gotten worse. I feel hungry now when I chase that ghost ahead of me, and I'm getting closer. Each night, the form appears more clearly. Each night, the alleyways get narrower. The hunt is almost over.
My, Mr. Jackson, you certainly have changed. You're looking well. How are you feeling?
Hungry.
Well, that is to be expected. This drug is meant to supercharge your metabolism after all.
Sure.
You're almost there, Mr. Jackson. Just one last injection.
Day 67. I am starving. I have eaten every scrap of food in this apartment. My rash is much worse now. The spots look like rotting flesh. I have lost 80 pounds. Skin hangs loose around my body. Dr. Lawrence injected the last shot into the base of my spine like an epidural. I couldn't move for 2 days, so they kept me in the company's compound. It wasn't as comfortable as the hospital. The staff weren't concerned with my health. I'll be lodging a complaint at the end of this trial. I feel something inside of me, trying to get out, crawling beneath my skin. Day 70, down 100 pounds. I feel so hungry and so tired. Boils have begun to pop up all over my arms and back. They are bulbous and filled with pus, and they hurt. They throb with an ache that matches my pulse. Trying to pop them sends jolts of agony through my nerves. I can't bring myself to try to lance them. The rash has spread to cover every inch of me. My skin is scaly and rough like a lizard. I'm so hungry. Day 81. I am new. I am different. The mirror does not show what I used to be. I do not know what I am now. It is not human. Thick, sinewy tendrils began to sprout from the boils that covered me last week. They lined my arms and my spine, now sharpened into spikes. My rash has become my skin. The scales protect me. I am hungry, and it does not stop. I can no longer sleep, but I still have my dream each night. My neighbor, Selena. She is lovely, and she smells delicious.
Unit 314, we have a 1076 reported at Laurel Lane Apartments. Over.
Copy that, dispatch. Unit 314 en route. Over. Jesus Christ. Dispatch, this is Unit 314. We have a 1054 code red. Female, approximately mid-20s. Victim is... Just send back up in forensics, over.
Copy that, 314. Back up en route. Over.
What the hell did this to you? Who's there? What the fuck?
Unit 314, do you copy? 314. 314, respond. 314, respond. Attention all officers, we have a potential officer.